Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Linke, the football analyst who's always got your back on all things football. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on breakdowns like this. Today we are diving into the Liverpool's chaotic 4-2 win over Bournemouth in their Premier League opener at Anfield yesterday. But the real talk of the town is Arne Slot's double substitution that left FPL players absolutely raging, and Liverpool fans calling it a fatal error that almost cost us the game. And now let's break it down step by step, and I promise it's gonna be a juicy analysis. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. First off, let's recap the match because wow, what a roller coaster of a game it was. Liverpool started strong, dominating the first half. Ugo Ekitike opened the scoring in the 37 minutes with a clinical finish. And of course, Cody Gakpo doubled the lead shortly after making it 2-0. Bournemouth afterwards looked out of sorts, and it felt like the Reds were cruising to a comfortable win in Slot's first home game this season. But then things got a bit spicy. Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo came alive with a quick brace around the hour mark, leveling it at 2-2 and putting Anfield on the edge. Of course, Liverpool fans were sweating. We were staring down the barrel of shock draw, or perhaps something much more worse. Thankfully, late heroics saved the day. Federico Chiesa popped up with a stunner in the 88th minute, and Mo Salah, the king himself, sealed it in the stoppage time for a 4-2 final score. 3 points in the bag, ladies and gentlemen, but at what cost? The performance was far from convincing, and the finger pointing started immediately. And now the elephant in the room, the double substitution by Arne Slot right around the 60-minute hour mark. Slot hooked both fullbacks, Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez, replacing them with Andy Robertson and Wataru Endo. No doubt, Endo, a midfielder by trade, absolutely phenomenal, slotted in at right back. Talking about a square peg in a round hole, Frimpong and Kerkez has been solid up to that point, helping to keep a clean sheet intact. But just minutes after they came off, Bournemouth exploited the reshuffled defense. Semenyo's goals came flying in, and suddenly Liverpool's backline, looked very disorganized and vulnerable. Slot later explained post-match that Frimpong had felt a bit of hamstring tweak at halftime, and he didn't want to just risk it, especially with Conor Bradley already dealing with a similar issue and out of action. Of course, fair play on the injury caution, but fans aren't buying it as an excuse for the chaos that followed. And to why did this leave FPL players fuming? If you are in Fantasy Premier League like half the football world does, you know the pain. Frimpong and Kerkez are popular picks, both fast, attacking fullbacks who rack up points for the FPL managers. They were subbed off just shy of the 60-minute mark, which is the magic number for clean sheet bonuses in FPL. If they did stay on a minute longer, they did have backed those extra points since no goals were, conceded while they were on the pitch. Instead, they were subbed off by Arne Slot. And to rub salt in the wound, the team conceded right after, but that didn't matter for their individual goals in that particular game. Social media blew up afterwards with FPL managers, venting. One said Arne Slot bringing off Jeremy Frimpong in the 60th minute so he misses out on the clean sheet bonus. It's insane work, and I hate it. Another joked about it and said that will teach Slot to rob me off my Frimpong clean sheet points, even when Bournemouth equalized. Some were like, this is what you get for subbing Frimpong off 7 seconds before he got me a clean sheet. It's hilarious, but relatable. Of course, Slot's decision affected countless FPL teams on week 1, and Liverpool fans weren't holding back either. The backlash were brutal, and one fan called it a grave error, saying the double sub destroyed Liverpool and turned full throttle pace into a full stop. Another slammed it as Slot's absolute biggest mistake, pointing out how Endo at right back let David Brooks run riot on that flank. Posts like Arne Slot, please never repeat today's substitution decisions again. That experiment nearly cost us the game. And Slot's substitution tonight for Liverpool was completely wrong. Flooded timelines on Twitter and every other social media platforms. And yeah, some compared it to the Community Shield loss to Crystal Palace, where similar subs backfired. I personally feel it was a fatal error that invited pressure and almost dropped points for Liverpool. So guys, was it really a fatal error? Let's quickly dissect that now. On the pro side, Slot is protecting Frimpong from injury, which is smart, long-term thinking in a packed season full of lots of competitions, lots of games and everything. No doubt Endo even grabbed an assist for Salah's winner, though it was more of a long ball than a right back, wizardry. But on the cons, the subs killed the team's rhythm, exposed the flanks and turned a comfortable lead into a scrap. I just feel Liverpool have quality to kill games off and not to defend slender leads. I feel we possess the creativity and drive to kill teams off, and that's how it should be. I feel, Slot got lucky with Chiesa and Salah's magic, but you can't rely on that every time. He should learn that he can't experiment with the backline when he's in control, especially not Endo at fullback. It's still early days, but Slot needs to tighten up tactically if Liverpool want to challenge for the title. What do you think, folks? Was Slot's double sub a blunder or just bad luck? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and share with your mates. Thanks for watching. You will never walk alone. See you in the next one for more breakdowns. Peace out.